Rosacea. Rosacea. I'm gonna just spell it out here so that you guys can see it. It's early. I almost finished my drink. Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. This is Z the Beauty here, and today I am here to show you guys my skincare products. So I usually get questions and also a lot of compliments on my skin, so I thought that today I'll just show you everything I use. I'm not going to do a demo or anything, so I just figured I'd just show you what I use daily, weekly, and all that stuff. But also, today is Thirsty Thursday, and hopefully this video will be up by tomorrow when it is Thursday. So let's take a moment, take a sip. Let's talk about this drink a little. There's strawberry, there's coconut, there's rum. It's really good. This recipe should also be up by Thursday. Regardless if this video is up, my drink will definitely be up, so check that out. It should be on my blog by the time this is up. But yeah, like I said, I'm going to show you everything I use. As you can see, I don't have any makeup. I just have lipstick on, but I don't have any makeup. My skin is looking actually a little shiny right now. It's probably because of this light. Let me go fix that real quick. So I put my light a little further back. I hope that helped. I have other videos that I showed my face, like my makeup tutorials. I start off with a bare face, obviously. But yeah, so let's get started and let's get into this video. So the first product that I use is the Neutrogena Naturals Purifying Cream Cleanser. I use this in the morning. What I like about the Neutrogena Naturals line is that it is it's not it's not too drying, and just feels very gentle on your skin. I'll probably have a picture of the ingredients in this video somewhere of like each product that I showed, just that you guys can see what's in it before buying it. I believe this was like $9.99. If anything, if I don't say the right prices in this video, I will say the prices in the description box, so make sure you check out for that. But what it says is that it gently removes impurities and improves complexion without over drying for fresh, soft skin. It has willow bark bionutrient rich cleanser which detoxifies pores. It says that it's 98% naturally derived. Now usually these products have stuff that's supposed to help with acne. It has salicylic acid in it, and that's supposed to help with acne, but like I said, I really like it. Super good on my skin. Now with certain products that I do use, it does my skin is a little bit drier than normal, but right now obviously not, because I'm looking like I'm shining like a diamond, right? Okay, now to the next product that I have, which is also the Neutrogena Naturals product, which is the Fresh Cleansing and Makeup Remover facial wash. Now the reason why I got this is because I think I ran out of this at one time, and I went to Walmart and they usually, okay, I'm not gonna lie, they never like have this at Walmart, but they have this at Walmart, so I picked it up. And also it says to remove makeup, and I thought that was good. It is not as when I use this, it doesn't feel as drying as the other cleanser, even though the other cleanser is not really too drying. It also has salicylic acid, and it says that this product is 86% naturally derived. It's also a good amount. It's 6 floor ounces. Like the first one, remember, the first one is 5. You get more for this, so this is also good. So I use this in the morning, or at night I mix it with my facial scrub, and I only use like a dime size amount of this product, so I could either use this alone or use it with my facial scrub. Now my facial scrub, which is also Neutrogena Naturals, honestly you guys, this is all, like, this is what I use in terms of like washing my face. I don't use anything else, because I've been using Neutrogena for a long time, and their other like cleansers and stuff worked, but then I noticed when I started to get on birth control, my skin wasn't as good. I always had good skin, but my birth control was making my hormones go crazy, and I had acne, and I had to switch between several birth controls because some was giving me acne, some was not making me happy, like made me feel a little depressed. And we could talk about that. If you want to know more about that, leave a comment below and tell me if you want to see a video about my birth control and what it has done to my body. But yeah, so I use the Neutrogena Purifying Pore Scrub. Neutrogena is great, and this line is better for me because it didn't really irritate my skin or made my skin any worse when I started birth control. But all that has leveled out now. Everything, my skin has gone back to the way it was before birth control, which is great. But yeah, the Purifying Pore Scrub, I use this mostly at night, or like I said before, I mix it with this product. This is also good for makeup removal, and this said it is 94% naturally derived, but this smells also really good. Like, all of them smell really good. Like, they just have a nice clean scent, and you just feel so refreshed after using them. Like, your skin feels so soft after using it, even though I usually have soft skin. Anyways, and one thing, I remember, like, sometimes people compliment me about how soft my skin is, like all over, but there was actually like one man who, like, I was dancing with at a party, and like he actually touched my skin, and he was just like, how old are you? And I'm like 24, and he's just like, how come your skin is so soft like a baby? And I'm just like, what? Thank you, I guess. It was a little weird. He was a little creepy. Well, that's all of the stuff that I use for my face in terms of washing and cleansing. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, I did a video with these masks months ago. This was probably my first video. It's not on my YouTube channel anymore. Maybe I'll put it back up. I took it down because I didn't really like the editing for that video. These clay masks from L'Oreal. I never really were into masks before, but I bought it at Walmart because it was like $9.99. So I first bought this black mask because I heard good things about charcoal, and then I got this blue mask because the charcoal mask is very, very drying on me. So I got this blue one, which is supposed to be a little bit more chill and cooling. It doesn't make your face feel tight, and it just feels really good on your face, versus this, you could tell this is trying to strip for some dirt, versus this is stripping for dirt but not in like a harsher way. It's recommended to use these about, I think, 2 to 3 times a week, and I try to use these 2 to 3 times a week. I don't really remember. My target's for 3 because I do want to preserve the skin that I have right now by getting these face masks. But if you have dry skin, don't pick this up. Pick this up. If you have oily skin, you could use both of them. You're supposed to leave these masks on for 10 to 15 minutes and then like rinse them off. let's get to the actual stuff I use to moisturize my skin. Like I said before, when I was on birth control, my skin was going through several things, and I just couldn't take it anymore. So I booked an appointment with a dermatologist so that they could see what they could recommend for me. And I told them my situation about my skin acting up since I started birth control. And honestly, you guys, if you've been having like skin issues with whether it's like you have acne or redness or just always too dry or too oily and you want to find something that works, if you have insurance, the first thing I would say is book an appointment with a dermatologist. I mean, there's two routes that you could go. You could book an appointment with a dermatologist, or you could just do trial and error, because with your dermatologist, you might have to do trial and error anyways. I didn't have to go through that though, but one of my friends, she had to go through trial and error with her dermatologist. But these are just professionals, and I feel like they could give you a better advice versus me showing you what my products are. I do have 5 products that I just showed you that you could easily buy, and I would say like the Neutrogena Naturals would probably be good on all skin types because it is gentle and you could figure out with the mask. But get professional advice first, and that's what I ended up doing. One thing that I did get is Finacea. This was not what I had before. I had something else before they switched it to this. If I figure out the name, I'll put it somewhere in this video. But so this is what I use in the daytime after washing my face. You don't need a lot of this too, so it like just rub it in. It's acylic acid, 15%. This is what my dermatologist prescribed to me, because what I was using before, that was to help clear the acne, and now I was left with scarring. I told my dermatologist I want to get rid of scars. So she asked me if I wanted to do a procedure or if I wanted to do something slowly. And I told her that I was in Albany, so I can't really like do a procedure or come several times for a procedure. So I don't mind doing this process over several months. Okay, so next. What I use to moisturize. Another product that was prescribed by my dermatologist, which I use at night, which is a cream. The top is missing, so I keep it in this plastic bag, is the Tretinon Cream USP 10%. Is this 10%? Yeah, 0.10%. This stuff all lasts long too. You don't need a lot of that at all, like this much, and you can make this go all over your face. I've been using this from the beginning. How it was affecting my skin was just peeling all over the place. Like it was just peeling and peeling, and even now my skin peels, especially like around my nose area. It peels, and I just feel like while it's peeling, it's just getting rid of all that bad dead skin and new refreshing skin like this. But one thing to know, that it is drying. And by drying, I mean when you're just starting this off, it could be so dry. Your skin could get really dry that it starts to like kind of like hurt a little when you like probably put on makeup or you moisturize. You might just get a little sting, but after some time that your skin gets used to it and you don't have to worry about your skin like stinging like that. Only like once in a while sometimes my skin stings, but that's when it's really dry. And with this could be drying as well. So what I suggest is probably mixing it with a little moisturizer, maybe an oil or a little cream, something that doesn't have much of anything, just to give it that little moisture. Not a lot though, because you don't want to add something that has acid, like acylic acid in it. Yeah. Those were the 2 things that were prescribed by my dermatologist. The last thing that I used to moisturize my skin, which is not prescribed, this Ambi Fade Cream. Don't worry, you guys. This will not bleach you. Like, I promise you. Because when people hear Fade Cream, they usually think that it will bleach them. It will not bleach you at all. It's to help fade dark spots. So before I went to my dermatologist, I was using this. Even before this, I was using something called Skin Success or Skin Milk, which is by Palmer's, which helps with removing dark marks. Because during a time in high school, like I didn't really have like even skin, and I used that all over, and that worked. And that was a body, like it was a body and face cream that worked. Then I thought, then they have like their specific face creams. I tried that, didn't work. This, it didn't really, I want to say it didn't really help my skin as much, but it did help with moisturizing. I can't really tell you if it did fade my dark marks during that time that I was using this, because I really had a lot of acne and bad skin. But I see people who use it and they do say that it works. I do believe that it will work, but I was using so much other stuff that I couldn't tell if it's just all working together. But I use these on the days that my skin feels extra dry. Like if I do a face mask and my skin is dry, I will use this. I mostly use it at night. One suggestion, they have one for normal skin and one for oily skin. And at first I got oily skin because I did have oily, like really oily skin. Don't get that. Like, don't get that at all, because it's super oily and it's just, it feels, I don't know how it's for oily skin, but makes your skin even more oily. So just get the one for normal skin. So I looked up what Finacea is, its specific purpose. Whoa, this drink's starting to hit. But anyway, it says that Finacea foam is a topical prescription medicine used to treat the inflammatory populus, P-A-P-U-L-E-S, populus, raised spots, and pustules, pimple-like bumps of mild to moderate rosacea. Basically, for acne. That's what that is supposed to treat. Oh, also, it's supposed to be the first FDA approved drug for I'm gonna just spell it out here so that you guys can see it, because I can't pronounce it. Anyway, so the Tretinon Cream is also a topical treatment of acne. It says acne vulgaris. Tretinon Cream contains tretinon in either of 3 strengths, 0.1%, which is the one I have, 0.05% and 0.025% by weight, and a hydrophilic cream, a vehicle of stearic acid, but it's also for acne. So it doesn't specifically say it's for skin light, like for removing dark marks, but that's what I noticed, especially with these two together, this in the morning and this at night. They worked really well together. The Tretinon Cream and the Finacea, the prices of those products could be very expensive without insurance. But if you do have insurance and you want to get these products, I heavily suggest you go and probably ask your dermatologist. That is it. Thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at ZTheBeauty. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and check out my blog for my Thirsty Thursday posts. And I will have a link to my blog also in the description bar. Z's Beauty Bar.